Does anybody have any questions, any ideas, comments, suggestions? Yes, sir?
Okay. Well, first I want to say I am very impressed with this presentation and what you guys said.
you.
Because
I try so hard.
Because honestly, most of my friends at nearby colleges, they say their anime clubs kind of suck and they don't do much. And I feel like mine, Long Beach, is the only one that does lots of stuff. But you guys do more than what we do, and then I'm very impressed by that. The question I was gonna have is your meetings. Typically, what do you do in them? Like for us, they're 3 hours long Thursday night. We have 2 hours of anime, 1 hour of a fun activity, different every week. So what do you guys do during your meetings?
We kind of, Ryan, do you want to explain that?
Yeah, so basically we just start off as normal. We just do announcements of what's upcoming, what are we doing, and then we kind of change our schedule a little bit, but we also do workshops. We do the bento or the sewing workshop. We do that for the first hour or so, and then we do a lot of games because what's really important to us is that all of our members interact with each other, that they know each other, that they're safe in that environment. And then we also do, like I said, we do anime, but that's not our focus, so that's usually the last hour of our meetings. And we do, like I said, we do a lot of fun games. Those are really cool. And we also, with the workshops, we get a lot of tips and tricks from people we invite to come see us. So that's basically what our meetings are like.
Yeah, that's great.
One thing that we're going to be doing a lot more of is we want to kind of start inviting more guest speakers. Last time we invited a cosplayer who had a big following on Facebook, and she came and talked about what she does and what she enjoys and how she goes about it.
Say your name.
Was it Nana Bear, right?
Nana Bear.
Yeah, Nana Bear came over, and that was really fun. And she talked about how it doesn't matter what your body type is, and it's all about having fun and doing what you love. And it was really positive. And I think inviting guest speakers, just having things going on during your meetings is really important, because we used to be exactly like Long Beach, where it was it was 4 hours of anime, and that's all they did. Everybody just kind of hung out in a room while anime was playing. Yeah. And it was about 30 members that we used to have back then. And then when I became president, I wanted to start doing more stuff, and it took a while. The first year was pretty unsuccessful, but after that, we were able to get our membership up to 150 once we actually started doing activities and stuff.
150?
150.
Yeah, we're pretty big.
Wow. It was pretty big, actually. Yeah, we're a pretty big club on campus too.
We peaked at 60 or 70.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was really fun, and we had our meetings were always packed, and we had lots of activities, and yeah, I think you need to do more stuff. Okay, so if you fall on the road of just doing anime, then people start just sleeping.
Simon?
Yes, Simon?
I think you want to make your club expand more too. You take a lot of pictures, so you want to show a visual of this is what we're doing instead of just saying, oh, we're going here. And yeah, you just want to take a lot of pictures.
Kind of like Brad. You're not here, this is what we're doing.
This is what we're doing.
Exactly. So Simon here took most of these pictures, and he would come to all our events. He's a professional photographer, and he would share these on Facebook and everything, and people saw, wow, these are really awesome. These guys are having a good time. I want to go. And it's really important to promote your club on social media, I think. Yes, sir, in the green shirt.
Yes. First off, this presentation was awesome, and
Thank you so much. We try.
you make me completely regret my college choice.
Sorry. You can still come though. We're open to everyone, so it's not you don't have to be a student now.
We have
We have a ton of members who aren't even, they don't even go here.
They don't even go.
One of our staff members doesn't even.
David, my grandma is a member.
Your grandma is a member?
My grandma and my sister.
I remember that.
Oh yeah, that's right, they are. I remember they paid their dues. I was surprised. So sorry, your question.
So I just want to make a comparison of because I'm now the current president of Anime Club from
Yes.
college. And,
Which college?
Whittier College.
Whittier, all right, awesome.
Go there. So anyways, my last president, he was like my best friend. And when he ran Anime Club, it was the greatest at the beginning, and then once it dwindled down completely, and I went and I analyzed it. Why did it dwindle? He watched, there's 3 or 4 animes we watched each week. However, he watched 1 episode per week for anime. So basically, we get to episode 5 about 3 months in the anime club, and now I wonder, I guess anime lovers would like to watch more than just anime and not wait out one episode to watch the next episode, where they can just watch it at home. So thank you for giving me ideas, or maybe I can join sometime.
Well, yeah, no, definitely come and join. Come to our meeting this Thursday. Again, is our first one. Find us on Facebook, and you'll have all the info there. But definitely, I mean, it's called Anime Club, but it's not about sitting and watching anime exclusively. Like, that's the biggest mistake you can make as a club, is having just people sit there. I mean, sure, everybody likes anime, that's why we're here. But we don't want to just sit there and quietly watch anime or just hang out, I guess, because that's not really what, I mean, you could do that, but there's nothing really going on. What we did is we cut the anime till the very end. Now we're sponsored by Funimation, and they gave us licensing rights to a lot of the work. So we're just gonna watch like an episode or two at the end of our meeting. Once the actual meeting's over, we have our room till 9 o'clock. So our meetings are from 6 to 8. Then at 8 o'clock, are just gonna start watching anime. People can hang out. A lot of people leave, some people stay, and that's fine because the meeting's over. But do your activities first, I think. Do whatever games. One thing we really like doing is just kind of like improv games, where we'll have one thing. It's like, I think it's date an anime character or something. What do we call it? We have this dating game where we have like 3 chairs. Everybody sits down on them, and then the bachelor or bachelorette would go outside. We'd give the people sitting in the front row an assignment. So you're Naruto. You're Ichigo from Bleach, and you're Goku or something. And then the bachelor or bachelorette would come in, facing away from them. They wouldn't know who the characters are, and then they'd have to ask them those like dating game questions. We're gonna play that. We're gonna play that in just a little bit to show you how fun it is. And things like that, just interactive activities, are what make it worthwhile. Anybody who participates in the games will get the prizes. Sorry.
Oh, another thing I wanted to say about the anime though is, yeah, we limit it to just the last hour of our club, but what I also like to do is just preview animes, just play only the first episode of a certain genre or series per hour, just so people can get a taste and see if they like it. That way, they just go home, and if they're interested, they watch the rest, instead of just watching episode after episode of one particular anime and one particular genre. So another thing we start doing is once our meetings a week, we do like a specific genre, and we change that genre every week. So that way we try not to play the same anime over and over, and we try not to play the same genres over and over, so people don't get bored too.
Any other questions? Yes, sir?
Okay, how would you, I'm the academic advisor for the anime club at Santa Ana College, it's
Ooh,
new.
awesome.
But what would, because I love what you do, what kind of adjustments do you think we would have to make? Because because unlike you, you offer doctorates now. So someone could be at your school for 8 years. We're only a 2-year institution. Any advice for us? Because we started off strong, like you said, you start off in the fall with like 30 or 40 people, which is a lot for us.
Yeah.
And then last semester we had 8. So.
Well, with a smaller campus, obviously you don't have as many students, so you have a smaller pool. Your club probably can be a little smaller. The thing is, what I've noticed that everybody likes anime, but when you're in an anime club, there's just this stigma that it's going to be a bunch of nerds sitting in a room in the dark watching anime and breathing heavily. So what you need to do is I think one big thing that we started doing is making people cosplay to our events. Or at least the staff and the board members would cosplay, show off that they're actually doing stuff, that they want to dress up and they want to hang out and they want to have fun. We would organize little gatherings on campus where we're just going to be in front of the recreational building and we're going to hang out and we're just going to do some games in the field. Things like that. You have to be visible on campus. People have to know who you are. We have 10 minutes. But I think that's the big thing. Just try to get out of being in a closed room and be more involved on campus. I know Santa Ana College, I went there for a few years, and they have every other month they have a street kind of fair or something like that. They have just events. I know you can table outside and ask for membership and have them wear cosplay, have them do something, and just be more present, because you want to be always bringing in more members. Don't rely on that first week of Club Rush to get the members. You want to always be looking for more people, have them invite their friends, and do more activities. And contact me and we'll do more stuff. We'll do a collab. I mean, that's down the street from Fullerton, so we can do something. Okay, one more question?
It seems like a common thread is games to get people involved.
Mm-hmm.
Can you speak more to what kind of games you play?
Oh, I could talk about that. So one game we played last year that was really fun was, I call it the garbage bag game. It's like musical chairs. You sit in a circle with a whole bunch of chairs and you have this garbage bag. And with this garbage, it's a fun game. The garbage bag is basically filled with a bunch of cosplay and random costume items, like bikini bottoms and bikini tops and scarves and gloves and hats and random junk that you can put on your body, basically. And we just play music, video game themed, anime themed, and we go around in a circle. And if it stops on a person, the person next to you has to pull an item from that bag and choose where to put it on your body. And the basic thing for the game is the person with the less amount of stuff on them wins. That's like one game we played. We played the waifu, data husbando game. That one's really entertaining. We've done Pictionary with anime and video games. We've done, what? We've done Mafia. We've done Jeopardy. That's really fun. Jeopardy is really fun. Cards Against Humanity is another one. And we also did really cool, just basic card games for like. Oh yeah, we had a board game night where we just brought a bunch of different types of board games and we just let people sit down and play them together. And that was really fun.
I think like one important thing, if you guys get out of here with one idea, is that Anime Club shouldn't just be about anime. It should be about your members and the people there having fun, making new friends, and actually socializing. If it's like 8 people who already know each other, then try to get them to bring more people. If it's a small group, try to get them to bring their friends. But you have to do stuff. You can't just sit there and watch anime. Nobody's gonna want to stay for that. They can do that at home. So make sure that you do activities and get people socializing it, and do name breaker, like icebreaker games where like, you introduce yourself. What's your favorite anime? My name is David. I like Ghost in the Shell, and then then you find somebody else who likes Ghost in the Shell. Just make stuff up and get them moving. Don't let them sit in one place for 3 hours and be vegetables. Okay, we have a few more minutes. We're going to start our game time, but if anybody has any other questions, I'll probably be outside the panel afterwards, and you guys can ask more things, or you can message us on Facebook. We use Facebook a lot. I recommend it because that's one really easy way to manage and promote yourselves. So, let's see. We have 3 chairs right here. We're going to use these 3 chairs. Do we have any volunteers who want to be Mados or I don't even what are they? You're gonna be some random character. It'll be fun. Just play along, and you'll get a prize. You'll get a prize.
I want to be the Bachelorette. Really bad.
Okay, you'll be the Bachelorette. So go outside, and 3 volunteers. Yay! Oh gosh. Can you get a me person, please?
Take all of them.
We don't have enough chairs. We only have like 3 chairs. Okay, yeah. Come here. Sir in the green shirt. In the red dress, I assume I can't see because this thing's in my way. And yes, and you please, who just raised your hand. And yes, just whoever wants to be, I'll take them all. There's an extra chair right here. All right. No. They're locked, but I will unlock it, yes. All right, so we need a name for this game. I always call it the dating game, but
dating game.
Secret waifu dating game, I don't know. Let me need to move this microphone. Go ahead and have a seat.